The scourge of the Nightcaster had been lifted. The time of the shadows was drawing to an end. A new age was dawning, an age of hope and prosperity for all humankind, or so it would seem. Having played their part in the great struggle, the four essences of magic were cast to the 4 points of creation: water to the north, fire to the south, light to the east, and dark to the west, bending reality in their wake. Those who witnessed their passing considered it an omen, a sign of things to come. Coming to rest far beyond the reaches of the world of man, the essences raged in solitude, but they would not remain so for long. Great wars erupted amongst the races of the netherworlds, vicious wars that threatened to tear the elemental planes asunder. But through the greatest chaos comes the strangest of order, and the most binding of solidarities. Soon the strongest emerged to claim the essences for their own, uniting the warring races under one cause, one banner, soaked in blood and bent on utter domination. For 10 years the armies grew, 10 long years spent preparing for a time when, strengthened by the essences of magic, they could bring the human scourge to its knees. Unbeknownst to all but the great tree herself, the time was irrefutably at hand. Great sigh, storm shuddered and was still. "Sleep now, King of the Dragons," the orb pulsed sadly. "May you sleep and find peace." Without a word, a gentle breeze rose where no breeze had blown before. Soon what remained of the Dracolich was gone, leaving nothing but the dark essence glowing dimly in its place. Now for the last, the orb blazed, drawing the 4 essences of magic to her. Suddenly the essences began to rotate, forming streaking bands of light that reflected off of her glass surface. With a great flash, the essences streaked towards the heavens, trailing multicolored embers in their wake. They stood in silence, watching the sky, frozen in amazement. After a time, Aaron cleared his throat. "Mother?" he inquired cautiously, putting his arm around Maddie. "I don't mean to trouble you, but what shall we do now?" The orb shone down upon them. "Why, children, we live," she beamed lovingly. "At long last, we live."